Alrighty guys, we're back again with another video. So in this one, I had to pull out Blacksmith because I think he's, he's like one of the few supports I actually enjoy playing. He's like, in my eyes, like that, just that tank that you would want on the team. As far as I max out health first, and I just, it goes well with his perk that gives him additional health. It's 400, I think. It really makes him that tank that you want to soak up damage, and his amulet perk that makes it so it doesn't break is really, 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 really good. I feel like for the most part, when I enjoy playing this character, I just want to get in the demon's face, kind of. I want to just be tanky, and I kind of just want to protect my team as much as I can. I stick with my warriors and support and hunters, because they're the ones that are the easiest target to do. So it's kind of like that regard. But as I say, looting in this game on these big maps are terrible. For the most things, I will say there's the biggest map, and I mean the biggest map in the game, I think. And or no, it's the other one that has Misty Groves. That's the worst spawn I've ever encountered, and it's just really, 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 really bad. Because the way they look at these maps is that they've had it to where what is it called? So they have these maps that are just huge, and the orange is so orangey dependent. It's just really bad. I'm gonna max out stamina because that's the way to go. The next big fucker down. I'm gonna get on my scraps. That's a cool finisher. Whack him with the head, or on the head with this hammer. One of the things that I enjoy personally is the weapon crafting is pretty interesting. The unique thing about his kit, because in the movies he doesn't. So I'm like, oh, good. So that's the real thing, is that he should be able to craft any weapon in the game, so I'm glad that they added that into this character still.
The survivors have collected another portion of the map.
Since that Nerf he got, he hasn't been as good as everyone claims he is, so that's kind of the main thing. Other than that, most of the time, game-wise, I've been playing a lot, and everyone's still playing the same way. So, book phase, I made that video, and I got a comment recently, well, book phase is the only way you can win in this game. There are other ways you can actually play the game. You can, because people relied on the basic possession spam, the early rush strategy, and it's everyone has their own playstyle, which is fine, but not everybody has to play the same because you find it to be better. It's boring. I try to utilize the boss unit as much as I can because I need to be a threat, and when I use the boss unit in the early game to be aggressive, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you shouldn't have to play a certain playstyle because somebody else tells you that, oh, this playstyle is better because, demon buffs are necessary.
The heroic survivors have gathered.
Demons were overbuffed, and now they got nerfed, and now people are saying demon sucks because one content creator has to complain so much, and yet it's not a good look on his end, I don't know if you guys saw, but we got the Ash vs. Evil Dead announcement of Ruby, and recently we got an Elgas skin. It's a Freezy Chill bundle, I think it's called. He's a sculptor looking thing. He's Elgas can freeze enemies in the skin or whatever. It's not a buff, but it's a skin thing. And I'm that's awesome, because demons need love this patch, I feel, because
you have activated the Kandarian dagger. All manner of evil spirits will sense their imminent doom.
It's just the fact that they
attack accordingly.
Can use some changes, quality of life, anything like that. What the fuck is his execution? He's not even hitting his head. The bugs in this game are so fucking That's cool. Yeah, so the update, I just hope that, it's good. The devs, just keep updating us more and more and more and more as we go on this year, because we desperately need something to start fresh and new. As time goes on, we just need a lot of updates for the game. A lot of people are saying like, oh, updates don't fix the game's problems, and adding skins doesn't help, which is true. But with Evil Dead, they give balance patches with updates like this. So apparently, this is rumored to be like the biggest update in the game or something. So that's hopefully like the unique thing about it is I just hope everyone that's been playing this game like has the time to like finally have the experience of just having fun, and just because I've been having fun since day one, I'm not gonna complain. I just hope that this year we just have they just refresh, collect from last year, spread it out into this year, and they, you know, give us more info, keep talking to us more, and just keep giving us these updates. You know, people want Brandy, people want Heather, people want Brock, people want Chet a lot. You know, like those characters. And good, and like when they announced Ruby, you saw like that hype. Everyone was having like, yes, 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 we want Ruby. You know, like that's all we want. For the most part, like I've been asking him for like such a long time about like when's the next update, when's this happening, when is this happening, when is this happening, and then like it's radio silence until they can comment about it. So it sucks. I don't know about you or me, but I've been suffering bad lag issues lately, and I think that's just a server problem. I've done all I could, you know, resetting my Xbox, you know, resetting the router and all that, but I think they're just having lag issues, which is annoying, but I think it's fine because they'll probably fix it with the patch. So hopefully they just do like server stability or something. That's all you need, really. Nothing else that's too heavy, too hard. But other than that, I just hope that this year will do the game justice like it did. One of the things that everyone's still hoping for is, you know, I think they should take a break on the Army of Darkness content and just give us like more Evil Dead 2 or Evil Dead 1 or something. I just hope that we get a new demon like Ball. He's gonna be a huge like W for the game, because he was one of the decent villains we got in Ash vs. Evil Dead, even though, in my personal opinion, you know, if they had the rights to Army of Darkness, I feel like Evil Ash could have been the main villain of the franchise, because I just see him as more of a popular character more than Ball, I would say. But I think Ball makes up for it in a sense, but he's just like one of those unique demons. You know, he can go into people's bodies and switch with them. He can use his finger to slice up skin and use the children or the corpses as minions or something, which is just so cool. And he was like one of my favorite characters in the Evil Dead TV show. So I'm glad that they like expanded on the show a lot more with that character. What was I about to say? So I'm gonna have the leader Ash video out soon, or the double upload. It's like once I get this out, you know, it's a short video, so like I'm gonna get it out sooner rather than later, because like I just want to get right into editing and just keep the grind consistent and making sure that I get the content I need. It's just important to me. Like I care about YouTube a lot. Oh man, he has the Evil Ash summoned. I'm gonna bop him with that thing. I'm surprised he hasn't used the choke ability yet, even though the choke sucks now, because they nerfed it for some odd reason. I don't know why, but when I just killed the boss, so I got the kill. Clearly, Blacksmith is overpowered and OP. Clearly, he's stupid broken. He's overpowered. Clearly needs a nerf, and that goes to show. It's time for me to build my weapon. And I just lagged again, which is annoying. Lagged again, which is annoying. Alright. Alright, come on. Boom. 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 Okay, what do I get? It is a legendary saw gun. Fuck, I wish it was a legendary weapon, or melee weapon. This cool thing about Blacksmith, he just creates guns and weapons, but he can't fucking carry a gun, which is like, it would feel weird if he did, honestly, because it doesn't go with the show. I actually had a thing in my mind recently that I recently was talking about with my friends. I think it's probably better that if, like, Leader Ash has the chainsaw mastery and a boomstick weapon mastery, because I feel like he's like the experienced Ash in all 30 years. Like, he's the one that has the most experience out of any Ash in the first movie, the second movie, the third, and he's like the last Ash. So, like, I feel like it would be fair if Leader Ash had the boomstick starter and the chainsaw mastery, or boomstick mastery and chainsaw mastery, because Army of Darkness Ash only uses the chainsaw once or twice in Army of Darkness, yet Leader Ash, or Ash vs. Evil Dead Ash, uses the chainsaw in like every episode he's in the TV show, because that matches with the lore. So, like, I think they need to switch that out with something else. Oh wow, look at that cleave I just hit there, dude. That's what I'm telling you. That's the one thing I hate about this map, is like in this specific area right here, it's like the fluidus placement is kind of hard to put them at, because, you know, it's easily found, and it's like really bad, and like you can't really put traps in that certain location, because it's bad for so that's the thing, is like you have to, like, I tried putting him on the bridge once, and I remember, like, what was it called? I remember, like, I tried to do that, and the guy found him so quick. I barely had any time for me to, like, I barely had time to use the flutus and get benefit out of him. I don't think the flutus needs a buff. It's just that you have to place him wisely, like, aka wisely put him somewhere so you can, like, utilize him perfectly well. What to say? I don't know, the game as of late has just been stale. So, you know, I've said it before in the past video, like, book phase just needs to go, and I saw a lot of people were like, no, it needs to be reworked, and it's like, yes, it should be reworked. I said, like, the dark ones need to have 5 bars of health, and if you die on the last bar of health that they have, you die instantly on the dark ones phase, or just in general, you shouldn't be permanent death on the dark ones phase, like, because this guy right here, he was hitting the Leader Ash, and then he just attacked the book. Like, it's not the skillfulness I've ever seen. Like, killing the survivors are more skillful, because you're the one that's actively killing them, and you feel rewarded for killing them. And, you know, and he summoned the boss just now, and we're just gonna kill him, even though I feel like the boss units need to be a little bit more deadlier than people would say. And, ooh, can I get it? See, I got the kill. So, like, it's clearly Blacksmith is overpowered, because clearly he is. So, like, the thing I was saying is, like, I just hope with the balance changes that they give, they just announce, like, oh, both phases being reworked, because that's, like, the main thing I want, because, like, both phases and, you know, just regular balance changes are the problem, and we just won the game. And I'm doing the Blacksmith, usually a lot of people do this, is, like, at the end, if you have enough weapon scraps, you can build it on the book phase as a way of saying, like, GG or something, or kind of taunting, so that's kind of the funny part. Let's check the scoreboard, and I got first place. Haha, see, this proves my theory. He's overpowered and desperately needs a nerf. I'm just joking, relax, don't take it serious. Alright, that's gonna do it for me. This is Groovy Hotshot signing off, and I will catch you on the next video, hopefully soon. And yeah, have a groovy day, guys. Stay groovy.
Got a brand new legal pistol, had to put it in my bitch name. I give your ass a halo, then I put it in my mixtape. I'm tryna buy up all the guns, cause I just bought a big chain.